double-digit Ks.
We're busting ours to kick yours.
Fun to watch.
Minus 15.
Respect all, fear none.
Into the upper deck.
Intensity is not a curfew.
Oh, mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, they just keep doing it. The Orioles come back once again and get another win, 5-4 over the Phillies as they take the series from Citizens Bank Park. We're breaking it all down here on MASN All Access Extra, and we bring in Orioles Hall of Famer Rick Dempsey. Rick, wow, the Orioles have not lost a game since last Thursday. They have all the momentum behind them at this point.
They're getting a lot of good timely hitting right now. Everybody is contributing offensively. Even guys that don't have big batting averages are getting a hit at the right time or doing something to help this ball club win and to stay ahead in ball game. They don't get down, that's for sure. They've showed that early on in this first quarter of the season. They're not getting down when they're behind in ball games. They're putting up some pretty big numbers late in ball games. That's a great sign because you never lose confidence when you're starting to build like they're doing right now. Who would have thought, Iglesias was going to do what he's doing, Santander, Nunez, Ruiz, oh my God, he's coming up with some big hits. Alberto's been consistent. We know what to expect from him. Cisco gets a chance to play, puts up a couple of big hits tonight. I mean, Severino's been doing a pretty good job offensively. Everybody is contributing in one way or another. And if it isn't the offense, you're knocking the other team down by playing some pretty good defense. I think the most improved guy is Ruiz again at third base. He showed tonight making a great play, desperate throw to second base just in time. Those are the kind of things that win big ball games, and they're building a lot of character.
Yeah, that Ruiz play in the eighth inning potentially saved that game. It was a one-run game, 5-4 at that point. Made a diving stop and somehow got that ball over to second base. And that was after he had already hit a solo home run in this game. He has been outstanding so far this season. You mentioned some of the other guys in Santander and Cisco that performed well in this game. Why do you think the offense is clicking on all cylinders the way they have been?
Well, I think together they're just building a lot of confidence in one another. They're never set in the same spot two nights in a row in that batting order. So you got to give a little credit to the manager there, Brandon Hyde. He's just mixing them up a little bit. And I just think that they're all nice and comfortable. They're getting comfortable together. I think they realize they're better than people saw them the last couple of years. And it's all coming together slowly. It's not going to be this easy the rest of the way, for sure. But, when you get that momentum and you don't lose confidence in what you're really capable of doing, a lot of really good things happen. You make the plays, you get the big hits, the bullpen comes in, they're getting an opportunity to pitch on a regular basis. Brandon Hyde's giving them that opportunity. They're making good pitch. Like you saw tonight, Sulser hit the corner to get that last out. We haven't seen that kind of precision in a long time in some of the spots that you see Castro coming in. And all of the guys actually are doing a pretty good job here and there. It's not perfect, but it's as good or better than what they're playing.
Yeah, and last year we saw so many times the bullpen would surrender late leads or games would get away from them late. It just has not happened so far through the first few weeks of the season. The bullpen, 5 arms come out of the bullpen tonight, give up a combined just 1 run. This is coming off a game yesterday that they went 10 innings and they had to use a number of arms there. But what it seems like pretty much whatever Brandon Hyde is doing with that bullpen, whichever guy he calls out of the bullpen, it has been working. There were some hiccups last night, but do you think he's gotten better at managing the bullpen in his second year at the helm?
Well, he's going to get better and better as it goes along, too, because these guys, whenever you're successful, you have a tendency to listen a little bit better, to work a little bit better, work a little bit harder, do some of the kind of things that make different little changes here, stay behind the ball, keep your arm up, don't get behind an account, stay away from the walks. And I think that's been big the last couple of games. They're not walking a lot of people and getting themselves in trouble. They've gone through a couple little stretches and everything, but the defense has pulled them out. One thing, when you're scoring some runs like they're scoring, especially late in ball games, you put the pressure on the other team not to make mistakes. So the Orioles are getting a few big breaks. That pop-up in the infield last night was huge for the Orioles. But you can see they're the team now that's getting the breaks. When you keep that energy down on the field and you keep the pressure on the other team, they end up making the mistakes. We've seen that in 4 or 5 big games the Orioles have won so far this year.
Absolutely. You see the confidence building on this team night in and night out, and with the more wins they accumulate, seems like the more confidence they build up as well. Orioles Hall of Famer Rick Dempsey breaking it all down. Rick, thank you so much for hopping on MASN All Access Extra.
Okay, Bub, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. Thank you, Paulie.